So I've come out here to turn on my sprinklers with the PVB breaker. And how you do it is, since I winterized it, I had to take a screwdriver and twist this so it's perpendicular. Same on this side here. And then I opened this up. And when I did, I noticed that right here is a crack. So unfortunately during the winter, it froze and cracked, water was spraying out of there. So I'm going to be replacing this entire Wilkins 720 PVB. And it's a 3/4 inch size. So this is where my irrigation water valve is. So I use this long key to get to the bottom of that and turn it right to shut it off. So now to make sure it's shut off, I have opened this and no water is spraying out. So now we're good to take this off and replace it. So my initial idea was wrenching this piece in and out to try to see if I can disconnect it from the pipe or even from the main pressure valve breaker. And so I did a lot of twisting, even with this bottom one, trying to get that one detached by twisting it, and took a lot of muscle and a lot of time. It was not the move. So those pieces are really not meant to come off of the pressure valve breaker. So next time, definitely just keep them where they are. And here I was even trying to stabilize the bottom pipe while I wrenched off that piece, but it doesn't move enough down the pipe. So it was not working. So at this point, I realized my first plan of action is not the move. So I've dug down to find and expose this nut system. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, how this works, but I can tell that this is the key on the way you're supposed to take these pipes apart to easily replace our PVB. So after tugging on those and twisting them a lot, I was not able to get them unstuck. And I dug down deeper just to see what's going on. Accidentally broke the PVC pipe that's down there. Completely snapped it off. So now we will be calling in the cavalry to get some help. And we're going to be replacing the PVC, cutting it off, replacing it, and reattaching everything. But at least now we got it disconnected, so it's going to be really easy to take off my existing one. So this snapped, like I said, so we've got this nifty tool with the help of a screw to fill in some gaps to take out the PVC pipe that got stuck in there. So here we are snapping off the old pipe so that we can replace it. So giving it a little bit of a sand job. And this is how we were able to finally get it unstuck. So it looks like the two pipes, they just sit close together. The metal seals them. And then this nut will go over the two to screw on to close them together. So we've got some PVC we're replacing using the purple primer to get it ready. And we've put on a little piece. We're also going to replace the elbow. So here I am taking off our existing elbow. And remember to always use some tape. So we were able to put on the new the pressure valve breaker on the right pole, the right pipe, and easily put on the left side. So now we can connect it with our pipe that's going into the ground, but we got to replace that first since it broke. So here we are with the new elbow that we've attached. We wanted to replace it just so it would fit all the PVC pipes that we had. So making sure it's going to line up correctly and fit the length that it needs to poke out to line up. So here we are. Now it's been primed, so we are applying the glue on both sides. So the outside there And then on our other piece, the elbow piece right there on the inside. And you're gonna wanna hold it tight so that that glue can set in for a few seconds. And then once it's beautifully lined up, we just screw that large nut down onto that bottom threaded pipe to connect the two and seal them together. So there it is in all its beauty, finally completed. Had to replace some unexpected parts at the bottom there. But we've learned 2 really important lessons. So next time we need to replace that, we just gotta dig down there to find that nut system, take the largest nut and screw it up. That way we can just easily pull apart those 2 pipes. But we won't be needing to do that again because now we know how to accurately winterize this. So when I'm done using the sprinklers in the fall, I will be turning these 2 blue handles perpendicular to the pipes to close off the water. Before that, I'm going to be going to the street turning off the irrigation water. Then I'll be closing these and also twisting both of these little screws here to be perpendicular and unscrewing these black things to let the water that is stuck in our PVB flow out. That way there's no water in here, and hopefully turning off the irrigation water at the street will also drain the water down here. So there won't be any water stuck in here at all. Nothing to freeze and crack. So now we know.